So this evening I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself and your group. And I'd like you to tell us something about yourself. And what do you intend when you talk about folk metal? What is folk metal for you?
Folk metal for us? Well, it's, you know, the musical innovation, the musical manifestation of the roots, the Hungarian roots, the cultural roots, the historical roots, where the Hungarians as a nation come from, and what is worth keeping the soul in it, you know. I mean, Hungary and the Hungarians is a nation that is really, well, they didn't have a really great past, you know, because there were lots of wars and lots of battles and lots of, well, not too many successes, but, you know, many historical events that went down rather negatively for Hungary. But nevertheless, there are quite countless things which are worth mentioning and telling the world about it, and especially the music, the folk music, the authentic folk music itself in the Carpathian Basin is really rich. I think it's one of the richest in whole Europe. And this is really important for us, that we interpret it in our own way, you know, in this modern musical metal way, and this is how we give it to the audience.
So you are really linked to your mother country and the history of itself.
So, well, yes and no, because, you know, there are bands in Hungary and other countries as well calling the style, the genre they are playing national rock. So we are not part of that. We are playing metal. We have no political intentions with our music. It's nothing more or less. It's only keeping the Hungarian culture, language, and history alive.
So just more references to your homeland and the history and so on.
Yes.
Okay. So that is the way we have to interpret your reference to your history. Okay. And I have another question about months of the years, because part of your discography is connected to these months. And so I'd like to ask you, where does this idea come from, and which musical solution did this choice make you have in consequence?
Well, I think the idea itself came maybe from Anders, our singer and guitarist.
Okay.
He writes, well, like 99% of the songs.
Okay.
And this, I think it was his decision to, you know, it is a quite new idea, or it's a
suggestion.
It's a nice plus given to it. You know, these are old Hungarian month names, and since
Transylvanian.
And yes, there are some Transylvanian connections as well, because in Transylvania there's still quite a rather large minority of Hungarian-speaking Transylvanians. These are the settlers. Back in the 20th century, around till the 1920s, they belonged to the Great Hungarian Kingdom. But, you know, because of the First World War and the treaty afterwards, it belongs now to Romania. but that's another story. It's just another kind of cultural plus we give to our albums. And
however, I'm pretty sure that we won't stop at the 12th. No, we keep the work.
No. We are going to
Fregatek Part 2.
take ritual suicide. You know, we talked about that. Okay.
And could you give us a preview of your new album?
You mean the one, the acoustic
Acoustic?
album?
Yeah.
That's nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Sergey can speak about that.
It's musically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a kind of best of our catalog, but in a way more acoustic way. So it has there is a part that it hasn't got. So it's almost the whole album hasn't got this kind of electric guitars. And instead of it, there are acoustic things, more of folkloristic kind of things, and there are three.
There's one totally new song. And
two covers
cover
of Hungarian rock music. one of a bit
rock
loose hard rock
This is a great preview there.
and one
happy.
is more like pop, Hungarian pop
Okay.
music, and in our way it will be a bit interesting for us
But
too.
different from what you're used to do.
It's absolutely different. The one he's talking about was a big hit in Hungary in the mid-90s.
Mid-90s, yeah.
Actually, the author and writer of these
So we made a
hits died.
we made a little clip
committed
too.
suicide.
Committed suicide.
Actually,
Right.
That's not really
There are debates about it, but
in
okay.
terms
That's
of the acoustic album. It's a song not really made for metal. I mean, the interpretation itself is quite interesting. You know, if Hungarians hear about his name, I think the first reaction would be, what? So, but you know,
why we covered a song of this singer?
but he was, nevertheless, he was a great singer.
Yeah, he
So
was
he
one of
was
the
a
great
really
singers.
talented singer.
I know.
Only the genre was quite different. To
Yeah.
when
But
we
he
are.
has
Different.
Why to make this choice? It's peculiar, I'd say.
Because Andris has quite large scale of vocals,
Okay.
and he's capable of doing it. So I think this is one of our most important principles, that if we are able to do it, then we're going to do it. And this acoustic album it came to life in this kind of idea.
Okay.
Just because we can, so we do.
So we are gonna see and hear, listen to something really different.
Yeah, it's very different, but especially this album is kind of best of in acoustic way of her music.
Do you feel that your music has changed over these 20 years or not?
Rock music.
Yeah. No, your music.
Our music,
You
okay.
do.
Yes, it has. It definitely has. I mean, I think the fourth album, Selek, was some kind of watershed for us. So that was the album where we found our own style inside of the heavy metal, power metal, folk metal, symphony metal.